Buffalo, New York, home of the Chicken Wing, the Bills, and over 20,000 refugees. Buffalo isn't just a city known for its food or its sports failures. Buffalo is a city that is known for its role in resettling refugees from all around the world. Over the course of 2 days, I was given the opportunity to tour Buffalo and meet some of the refugees who have found new life here. My name is Dylan Regan, and this is Homeland.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dan Regan is a resettlement agent. He picks refugees up from the airport, helps them find an apartment, and sets them up for a new life in a new world. Throughout the weekend, Dan showed me some of the most heavily refugee-populated areas and how big of an impact refugees have had on reshaping the city. Our first stop, the West Side Bazaar. The Bazaar is a conglomerate of shops and restaurants from a number of different countries. Despite its small size, the Bazaar is its own little world. One can find shops that sports goods from Iraq, Iran, South Sudan, Rwanda, Thailand, and Burma. The jewelry is often handmade and the food is prepared on the spot. The Bazaar is a perfect example of how refugees have turned Buffalo into a cultural melting pot. My second day in the city, Dan and I took another trip out to the west side. This time, our destination was a humble brick apartment complex on Hudson Street. At the very top of the building lived a family of 8, 4 of which I met and ate a traditional African dinner with. This is the home of the Ruberwa family. Stephen and Paulina are the parents of the family. Both are originally from the Congo, but for the past 25 years have lived in a Ugandan refugee camp. Stephen is going blind and despite knowing 5 languages, is unable to speak English. His 17-year-old son, Josephat, who speaks 4 languages, translates for us. As Dan and I speak with Stephen, Paulina, and Josephat, Shaka, Joseph's older brother, prepares dinner. Tonight is a meal of chicken, beef, and fufu, a traditional African dough made from corn. Shaka pours water for us to wash our hands as the meal is eaten without utensils. The food itself, absolutely delicious. Once the meal was done, Shaka and Josephat cleaned up for us. After a dessert of bananas and conversation, it was time to part ways. We said our goodbyes and set off for home. A home that wasn't too dissimilar from the home I had just left. A home with food, TV, and laughter. Despite the fact that the Ruberwas and the Regans are from entirely different worlds, both share the same thing, the love of family.